Hey y'all, welcome back. It's Kim Faulkner again, and this is day 3 of our VBS craft. So today we're going to get started on our canvas. I have already painted 2 canvas panels that I've set aside. I'll show you those in a second, but just for the sake of the demonstration, I'm going to use cardboard, leftover cardboard that I have from cutting out the stars. So let me back this up. Sorry, it's kind of bright. Let's see if that's going to work. On my plate, on my paper plate, I have literally dried up purple paint, dried up blue paint, some black paint, and some white paint. And you can, of course, mix the black and white together and get a nice gray tone. Just for the sake of speed, I went ahead and added a little bit of gray. So every child will have their own canvas, and their name needs to go on it right away on the back. And then they can just paint. We want to probably add some of the lighter tones last so that they'll show up, because if we start with those first, which I've done, then they'll get covered over by some of the black. Some of the kids may not want to do a black sky. That's fine. If they just want to do a blue sky with a little bit of black mixed in, then hey, whatever they want to do. This literally is the day that if you have one of those kids that likes to paint, like, it's okay. It's a sky, all right? And it's going to be beautiful when we add our stars to it. So, literally I am just throwing on some paint, just willy-nilly, any way I can. I think this would be a good day to have a little bit of water for their brushes so that they can get some good blending. And I'm going to come back in and add some blacks to it. So really there is like no way to mess this up. And this is fun. It's fun just seeing how the night sky comes to be on your canvas. It's a happy canvas. It's a dark sky, but it's happy. It's going to really be happy when we add the stars to it. So my purple is like literally so thick and dried up. But I keep everything because you just never know. I like thick paints on a canvas. So, and especially since you guys have the luxury of time of letting these dry overnight, but let the kids just explore with their paint. I mean, it just is nothing spectacular, but yet it is, because it's their creation. It's my creation. Just like God created us, we are all unique and spectacular in our own ways. So I'm adding just a little bit of gray. So I would call this kind of my abstract sky. I'm turning this around just so that you can see it. The only thing I would say is to make sure that there's no big blotches left unpainted. That would not look as good, I think. So really encourage the kids. They want to use their fingers a little bit. If you feel like that's safe to do so, that's fine. However they want to blend it. But just remember, if they do use their fingers, you'll have to clean them up. It's a potential mess on their clothes and to one another and to you. So, all right, just for the sake of time, I am going to call this canvas painted. So it is just pretty simple. Kind of an abstract night sky. I'm going to show you my other 2 that I painted earlier. I would say that this is a little bit more, I'm going to move over here. It's easier to see. So this is actually on a canvas panel, so it gave it a little bit of a different texture, but I tried to paint in horizontal strokes and kind of evenly blend the colors. Okay, and then here's another option. This one I tried to make a little more like galactical, I guess, by adding kind of some horizontal swoops and adding some kind of caps with the white. You could use the gray. Okay, so side by side. Let's see if I can back this out. I am not a professional, folks. I need a videographer in here with me. So here's the two canvases kind of side by side. And I'm going to come back for day 4 and add, gosh, this is bad, sorry. I'm going to add the stars to the canvas. So yay! Stay tuned.